5 for 14 versus West Indies, and that was in May 1999, and Australia won the game. Here it is again.
Way down leg side, so the opening scorer is a wide to India. McGrath electing again to go around.
It's a good batting wicket.
And you can't bowl short of Tendulkar. He'll just sway back and whack you through the onside. He didn't even time it properly, and it didn't matter. Like that, and just like that. So Ganguly has just stood there, and Mark Walsh just said it like that. Thank you very much. Just like picking a ripe peach off the tree.
Poor batting by Ganguly. Fleming will get some confidence going. I don't think he was bowling particularly too well to Ganguly, but this is what he needed, a break. Ganguly gone for 6, 16 for 1, the Indian score.
And look at that! Have a look at that! That is a ball that some batsmen would have gone forward to, and Tendulkar has hit it into the stadium.
But really, that last shot.
And through the offside field, that'll go to the fence as well. This is a pitch with true bounce and not a lot of sideways movement, and Tendulkar is on fire.
This
half volley, 4 runs. Well, that is the hardest hit cover drive for the last 3 weeks. And it was one of those half volleys that you wanted to jump out of the commentary box and face yourself. Go through to see this over out. In the air, and a man's at leg gully, but you can't have a man up and bowl leg stump. One of the great risks of one-day cricket when you bring your fine leg up, and if you stray down leg side, there is just easy pickings.
With those when Tendulkar's batting. Down the ground and 4 runs. Uppishly played. Mid-on is wide. Tendulkar. I think he was probably trying to hit that straight down the ground. Full toss. Whipped away. That's 4. Cannot bowl full tosses. Certainly not on leg stump. This action Tendulkar. Oh, that's a good shot. That's much better. Testing third man. Nicely fielded down there, Bevan. Oh, and Tendulkar's going to be run out. He's given it away. He's run out. Tendulkar is run out. Bevan gets the ball back. Well, that's an absolute tragedy. The ball came back straight away. Tendulkar probably thought there was 2 there because he set off, and he was very late to respond. Let's see what happens here. This is Bevan, who's very, very fast, and what a good bit of fielding that was, and he got it back very quickly. Look at Tendulkar, halfway down the pitch before he looks up. That is ridiculous. Well, he was shaking his head. Don't know what the calls were, but he should have looked up before then. Into the gap, and that'll be 4. This is a fast outfield. That's lovely timing. That's more like the VVS Laxman we know. Lovely shot through the onside on the up. Lovely cover drive, and oh yes, it beats the field. You don't have to smash them too hard, do you? It's all about placement, and that was beautifully caressed through the offside. Martin just struggling there to get to that one. Oh, it's a full toss. It's hit straight down the ground. It's very, very high. It won't quite make it to the boundary for 6, that is, but it bounces away over the fence for 4.
And he goes over long off. Very well hit. Up into the crowd.
That shot just shows you the confidence he is in at the moment. Light back because he's a risky player.
Now Dravid's getting in on the act.
So boundary there to end the over. Another good one for India. 15 coming off it.
Oh, a magnificent shot. Well, that's an indication of how true this pitch is.
Bat speed at impact there.
4 more. I tell you what, I bet Steve Waugh's glad he's got those injuries and can't bowl on days like today. There's a long off in position. He's getting under it and taken it. Damien Martin at long off. So the change of pace there from Ian Harvey has brought about Laxman's dismissal.
Shane Warne to Badani. Oh, he's got him. He's caught him at slip. That's well done. Nicely taken. Good bowling by Shane Warne. He's captured the wicket. It was well taken. Good thinking to the end of Badani. That's in the air as well, over the top of mid-off. He was trying to hit it over mid-on. 1 bounce for 4. Well, Sehwag's not going to waste any time. Conceded 32. Oh, that's well played. That's a bit loose, a bit short, and this outfield is very fast. It'll go for 4. Well, this Sehwag looks as if he's a bit of a date.
Yeah, so use the bat handle to good effect. It hurts when you tickle the rib cage, but that's a lovely shot from Sehwag. Pure timing has got him a boundary.
Men outside the circle.
Top edge. But it sails into the crowd. McGrath can't believe it. A start missed out. Lakshman got a start missed out. 50 for Dravid. It's been a fluent innings from him.
And an excellent piece of running to bring up his half-century. Knowing that Michael Bevan has that bad shoulder, so we'll have to take him on. Dravid acknowledging his home crowd.
He's taken the aerial route and just beats long off. McGrath was the fielder. That's hammered back. Second boundary of the over. That's raced to the fence like a tracer bullet for Harvey. And he's clobbered that down the ground again. He's a hard hitter of the ball, Sehwag.
Well, beautifully timed by Sehwag. Shane Warne can't get there. Gone, and that's what Australia needed. Damien Fleming going right through the, well, you wouldn't call it defence because Sehwag was attacking, but that ends a very good century partnership.
Magnificent piece of bowling by Fleming. Was a bit of in swing there. And Virendra Sehwag was certainly disappointed. But he's played well. He's dismissed for 58. It's 222 for 5.
Definitely pushing the ball through at the moment. And that helps Dravid with his late cut. Warne, long chase, can't get there.
Vijay,
just a little flick of the wrist. And it's one bounce over the rope.
Straight back to the bowler. No ball called. Another one to the total. This is so frustrating for Fleming. Oh, well played. He's beaten the man at 45. That's beautifully played. A lovely little flick to leg by Dyer. Perfect placement. That's short. It's in the air and it's running away for 4 as well. Glenn McGrath doesn't dive. Mark Waugh can't believe it. The good work he does in the field. He wanted the dive out of McGrath there. His hands are up on his hips. Straight down the ground. Beautiful shot. All the way for 6. Oh, you beauty. Straight as a die. Straight up the middle stump down the far end. Don't worry about calling for it. Yes, it's a 6. Oh, he's hit that one in the air. This will be out. He's got him. That's well caught. Well, that's the end of Dravid. One too many in the air. That time straight to the fieldsman. I think he was probably targeting the gap at mid-wicket. Didn't quite get it right. But that's the end of a very good performance by Dravid.
He's out for 80, 283 for 6.
Ajit Agarkar is the new batsman. Will Tyson, that's 4. Very well played. Loose delivery again from Mark Waugh that time. All he had to do was get it away really fine, and he did. So is Dyer. And that one beats mid on. So that brings up the 300. Oh, it's in the air. It's been pulled away over mid-wicket, bouncing down towards the boundary there. Glenn McGrath couldn't believe it. He'd got a lovely hard ball in his hand, and what did he do? He whips in a bouncer, but it was effectively played away.
By Dyer.
That's up in the air as well. They're going in the air all over the place. Well, that's because he's dropped him. He's dropped him. Well, you don't stop and see the Aussies drop him. That was up there long enough for Hayden to take the catch. Back to McGrath. He's caught him. Caught and bowled McGrath. Well, I suppose that'll soften the blow for him a little bit because he's come in for some punishment today. A slower ball. Lollipop to McGrath.
Yes, a tentative push in the end. A soft dismissal, just checking his shot.
That one's down to third man for 4. Another 4. Beautifully played by Dyer. That's his half century. That's well played. That's a very useful little knock. A little gem of an innings. Dyer has got his half century. 38 balls, 6 fours and a 6.
6 boundaries and a 6. And coming off just 38 balls.
One-day internationals. Straight up in there. Oh, this is going to take some catching. Who's underneath it? In she comes. Yes, he's taken it nicely. Ponting comes in there. He's as safe as a house. Came right off the boundary. That went a long way in the air. So Harbhajan Singh, also a team man, throwing caution to the wind, hitting the first ball he faced straight up in the air. That's the end of him. Way towards mid-wicket again. They're coming back for the second. In comes the throw. This will be close. Oh, I think he's got him. I think he's got him. A lot depends on how the dive went.
Very quick to take the bails off and just short of his ground. So the Indian innings is
Slightly short. And the red light has gone on. So that's the end of Dyer. A gem of an innings he's played here. The sweat is pouring off him. But boy, this will go down as one of his best. Slower ball, it's in the air. This will be caught out too. Yes, the Aussies don't drop those. Damien Martin that time calling for it, making his ground. And well, they failed by 2 balls to use up all the overs. However, I suspect that the Indians will be relatively satisfied with that. 315 they've made. There's the catch again.
by Damien Martin. So the Indian innings coming to an end. 315 all out. That's after they won the toss and decided to bat first.
First ball, the Australian innings.
Well, 2 slips in position because Ganguly knows he's got to get some early wickets. Nicely into the gap. And Matthew Hayden starts off well. On, he's gone. Mark Waugh giving himself some room and attempting to cut. Might have got an underneath edge, but all that matters is the leg stump is flat on the ground.
Expected the length to be shorter. In the end, it was not as short as he wanted, making room for himself. Had the length been shorter, the bounce would have carried the ball safely off the stumps. That wasn't the case. Mark Waugh gone for 5 and the first wicket for India. 16 for 1 Australia.
Looking for the Yorker on that occasion. Poor fielding there from the captain, setting a bad example. Srinath bowling a good line just outside off stump there to Ponting. That's 4. No chance at all for point. The ball bounced above head height. Great shot. Bounced once and over the rope. Look out, ball boys.
Straight down, a beautiful shot from Matty Hayden. Boy, is he in good form. Right off the middle of the bat again. So much depends on him now. This is a big score they're chasing, 315. In the air, and got him! Bottom it off. Beautifully taken. Zahir Khan has got himself a wicket. Dravid the catcher. He doesn't drop many, does he? If they go to Dravid.
Ricky Ponting's poor form continues, trying to go over the top, doesn't get the elevation required. In the end, a magnificent catch by Rahul.
Michael Bevan is the new batsman. Zahir lets him have one first ball, whizzes through to the keeper. Oh, and he has a pull at that one. It's going down towards the boundary for 4. It's pretty well hit. Will it make it to the fence? No, he's managed to get a foot in there. Javagal picks it up. He lets rip. Yes, they'll want to get rid of Bevan. There's no doubt about that. He's got an incredible record in one-day international cricket. Oh, well played. That's a beautiful shot through the offside. No sweeper back there, and into the boundary for 4. And into the gap and 4. Not quite off the middle of the bat. A little bit of edge in that one, hence the proximity of the shot to the fieldsman at mid-wicket. Beautifully played. Lovely timing. Just a little bit too short, that one, and once again he plays it in such a way that it just reaches the fence. Tantalising for the fieldsman.
That's firmly struck. It'll beat mid-on and find the boundary. Again, very quick to jump out and meet the ball on the full.
Down the wicket he goes. Oh, and he nearly catches it. Well, he hasn't had a great day in the field, but that nearly changed everything. It wasn't hit back at him that hard. He did well to get one hand on it. It bounced up in the air. He tried to recover, but just couldn't quite make it. That's in the air, and it's going to land safely. And what's more, it may just bounce away to the boundary. It has. Well, that'll relieve the pressure just a little. They needed a boundary. Oh, he smashed that one through mid-wicket for 4. What a good shot. Blasting it there. He really is a powerhouse. Plenty of batting in this Aussie lineup. Oh, he's hit that one hard and into the gap as well. 4 runs. We've seen him play that sweep shot very effectively. And there was another example of a solid sweep. Oh, he's got that into the gap, and that'll be 4. So that brings up Bevan's half-century. Well, that one really did hold up down there.
Second.
Oh, and he's hit it straight to mid-wicket. The catch is taken. Well, that's a big, big wicket for the Indians. Ganguly has bowled a short delivery. He's gone to pull it and hit it straight to mid-wicket.
Got the big wicket of Michael Bevan. Bevan hammering that one, but picking out the fields on at mid-wicket.
And down he goes, and that's 6. Well, what a shot. Down the pitch against whatever slight turn there is, and it's just heaved it over Weidman on that very low trajectory. Brilliant shot. That will go all the way to the fence. That has slapped it past the man at cover, and it's gone to the fence. So he's gone to 99. Would have hit it for 4. A big shout, close, and he's got it. So round the wicket, the off-spinner, the ball seemed to keep a little low. Matthew Hayden trapped in front. He will rue the fact that he missed the full toss on leg stump the previous delivery. And on the verge of his first ever one-day international 100, he's out LBW. But what an innings.
Oh, very, very close.
Just losing a couple of overs ago. Matthew Hayden for 99. LBW. Australia needs 138. And down for the single. A lot of yelling and screaming out there. Indians need to field really well in the next 20 overs. And did he hit it? Yes, he did. It was a slip in place. He tried to glide it past the right hand of the first slip. And just a little edge from Damien Martin. And the lack of cricket telling on Damien Martin. Instead of playing nice and straight, which he does so well.
Good piece of bowling, staying very close to Damien Martin, not giving him enough weight. It was not the best of shots to play. Good catch by Vijay Daya.
Again, he plays that shot extremely well. Now, this is the problem he had in the Test series. He tried the shot very early in his innings. Now he's got to look in. The finger goes up. That looked a good shout. Steve Waugh was sweeping. What is interesting to see here is the point of impact. He's not happy. Australia have lost an important wicket. Continuing. That's well bowled. Missed stumping. That was a good piece of bowling. He saw Gilchrist giving the charge early, bowled it wide. It was a little shorter too.
Balls and runs required. They can narrow that very quickly.
Delivery he was looking for, the in-swinging yorker to the left-hander. Gilchrist has missed it. And Zahir Khan has hit the middle stump. That is a big, big wicket.
Doesn't matter. 230 for 7.
Loose delivery, and that has been put away to the boundary by Ian Harvey.
In 1 on strike.
Good shot. Whips it through the onside field. Will this go to the boundary? It should. Right, a few more like that, and it just could be Shane Warne tonight with the bat. He's got 6 off 6. Harvey 15 off 17. And the run rate now just dips below 7, just below 8. That's in the air. This will be caught. Oh, well, it's in the air. Yes, he's got him. Ganguly has taken the catch. Well, the legs are falling off Australia now. That's the end of Harvey. Caught by Ganguly off the bowling of Agaka. He made 17 and the celebrations are beginning. He's bowled him, clean bowled him. Stumps all over the place. Warren tried to smash it away to mid-wicket. It's hit the top of the stumps and the bails have gone flying in all directions. Well, we're getting down to the last rights here now. Shane Warne has been out-bowled. Glenn McGrath is the next man in, and he's number 11.
Second wicket for Srinath, and in identical fashion bowled. Mark Waugh was his first wicket. The batsman was trying to make room for himself to play on the offside. This time Shane Warne making room to play on the leg side, but both times Srinath the winner, hitting the tip.
You're well bowled right in the block hole, and he's given him out on the move. The umpire's on the move. He's given him out LBW, and Glenn McGrath gives him a huge blast as he goes past him. Well, that's interesting. The Indians all gathering around now in the centre. How did you see that one, Sanjay?
Well, this is something very unusual for me. The Indians huddled together.
Australia chasing 316 for victory, fell 60 short. Matthew Hayden, he fell 1 short. For India, Srinath back into the side, 3 for 49 on a very good batting pitch. Excellent bowling figures. 2 to Zahir Khan and 3 to Sehwag. He became a very good player, a half century and 3 wickets. What a performance for him. And Ganguly